Welcome to Oaks Field on the campus of Foxcroft Academy, where tonight we got a fantastic Week 6 high school football game for you between the Nokomis Warriors and the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. My name is Chris Lessner. I'm joined on the broadcast tonight by Gabe Nason. Mark Kalman is doing the camera work and also producing this one. Big matchup here, Gabe, tonight. Nokomis comes in 2-3, Foxcroft 5-0, but Nokomis, Class C North team, in a Class C North that's really wide open. This is a big game for the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked to both coaches beforehand, and both were complimentary of the Nokomis team that could be likely 4-1 if things go a little bit differently. Very good football team. The record may not show exactly how good this football team is. Very anticipated matchup here as both teams go head-to-head.
Yeah, Nokomis opened up the season with a win over John Bapst. They then had a 3-game losing streak before their win over Hamden last week, 20-15. But those two losses by a combined 8 points, 2 out of the 3 losses by a combined 8 points, 14-8 to Gardner, and then they lost a double overtime game to Herman, 28-26. Foxcroft, we talked to Coach Danny White. More of the same this year. They want to get back to the state title game where it didn't end the way they wanted to last year. Off to a 5-0 start. And I know a lot of people talk about their offense, but their defense this year, 6 points a game. They've only allowed 30 points in 5 games, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Coach White talked about that too, right? It's getting the offense up to speed while the defense is stifling on that side of the ball. It's been great so far this year. A little bit different from what you normally see from a Foxcroft team. Typically very high offensive powerhouse. But this year, leaning on that defense to get the offense where they want it, to get to a point where they can not have to fully rely on the defense to win games for them.
Yeah, and I was at their game last week against Herman. That was a 0-0 game at halftime. Ponies came out and scored early in the third quarter, kind of took over, won that one 17-0. Another guy to talk about for Foxcroft, Thomas Day. He was the Eastern Maine Sports Male Athlete of the Week. He was the best player on the field last week, Gabe, against Herman. Yeah,
and Coach White said as much, right? He said that Day has played much better than what a sophomore would look like, right? He's played fantastically for them. I mean, he was complimentary of the whole team, but again, highlighted Day, and I mean, a great game last week and hopes to have another great game tonight.
Should be fun. What we're going to do is let you see some of our sponsors back with you on the pregame show here on East Maine Sports Media.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine.
Welcome back to Oaks Field as we get ready for a high school football matchup here between the Nokomis Warriors and the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Want to let you know that high school football on Eastern Maine Sports Media is brought to you by Hearns Brothers out of Guilford, Rouse Garage out of Dover Foxcroft, Kimball Insurance out of Sangerville, Ames Chiropractic out of Dexter, Ideal Energy Solutions out of Dover Foxcroft, Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, and Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment, call 977-BEAR today. Also letting you know to follow us on all the social media pages. Facebook at Eastern Maine Sports, X, formerly known as Twitter, at Eastern ME Sports, Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok at Eastern Maine Sports, and on YouTube, right where you're watching this game at, Eastern Maine Sports Media. Want to thank all those sponsors. And Gabe, something we didn't talk about, Nokomis, again, is in that wide open Class C. They've played well enough that when they get to the postseason, it's wide open. They certainly could pull some upsets come playoff time.
Yeah, absolutely, and played the right teams to feel confident in going to that, right? They faced a good Foxcroft team here. They faced a Herman team, right? And played close with Herman, as we talked about earlier. So I mean, it puts them in a spot where if you can get over the hump and get a win like tonight, you feel really good about, okay, yes, we have all this talk about we could be 4-1, and if they win this, like say they win it, it's 5-1. Yes, you have all that talk, but now you have something to back it up if you win a game like tonight.
Yeah, just like Coach Rogers told us from Nokomis for the game, you could be 4-1, but he's like, we're not.
Yeah.
But they played well enough that they could definitely be. In the same respects, too, Foxcroft has played Oceanside, Herman, and now Nokomis. That's going to prepare them for a Class D North run and maybe beyond.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you have to play a tough schedule like this if you want to set yourself up for a good postseason run, especially a team like Foxcroft, who was so close last year to being the state champs. You want to load that schedule so that you are battle tested, especially as a young team, like Coach White's talked about a couple of times this year, is that they're young, they're getting guys used to being on the field in these big moments, and you do that in the regular season, it helps in the postseason. You don't feel like that moment's too big because you've played against those good teams before.
Also want to mention, too, while you're watching on YouTube, that Mark Kelman is going to be covering, not videoing, not broadcasting, but we'll be covering the Dexter homecoming tomorrow. Dexter PCHS boys soccer, Dexter Callis girls soccer, Dexter Ellsworth football tomorrow as well. Plus we have a Bangor Christian Foxcroft girls soccer game coming up on Tuesday as well. So wanted to let you know about all that stuff you can find right there on YouTube. Videos, interviews, highlights, as we get ready here to announce the starting lineups here at Foxcroft Academy. We'll let you hear a little bit of Toby Nelson, the PA here at Foxcroft.
The Nokomis are both member schools of the Big 11 Football Conference, and we value sportsmanship. We ask that you cheer positively for the players, coaches, and officials involved, and enjoy tonight's high school football game. Now let's welcome the visiting Nokomis Warriors to Oaks Field. Nokomis is coached by Jake Rogers and assisted by Chase Hansen. Now let's welcome the starting offense for your Foxcroft Academy Ponies. Starting tonight at center, junior number 55, Beckett Taylor. And left guard, junior number 54, Aiden Bryant. And right guard for the Pony, sophomore number 64, Stephen Lee. And left tackle, sophomore number 50, Thomas Day. And right tackle, senior number 58, Jackson Zimmerman. And one wide receiver for the Ponies, sophomore number 4, Aiden Sickler. And the other wide receiver, junior number 11, Lucas Sands. At slot back, a senior captain, number 1, Silas Stapolsky. At 1-1 running back, a captain, junior, number 25, Landon Smith. At the other running back, a junior captain, number 22, Finn Holmes. And starting at quarterback for the Ponies, number 2, junior, Griffin Caruso. Foxcroft Academy is coached by Dane White. He's assisted by Gary Worthing, Mike Niles, Chris McGarry, Ryan Taylor, Austin Seavey, Logan Martin, and DJ Shield. We ask that you all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Foxcroft Academy Band under the direction of Mr. Josh Shuttery.
We got the Nokomis Warriors introduced. We got the starting offense introduced as well for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, and we're going to be set for football here at Oaks Field. Some of the key players, usual suspects on Foxcroft's side, going to see a lot of quarterback Griffin Caruso, as well as their running backs who do a fantastic job, including Finn Holmes. On the Nokomis side, their key player, Seth Bowden, was talked about a lot in the pregame, both by the Nokomis coach and by Coach Danny White of Foxcroft. He's a junior running back, plays defensive back as well, does a great job out there for the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Coach Rogers also talked about a big offensive lineman in Bentley Lane that's coming back for them, sophomore or freshman. Big coming back for them. He said just a freshman, but has done fantastic on the offensive line, was injured for the past 2 weeks, comes back and is huge for their run game, so expect him to make a big impact as well.
Yeah, and like I said, Foxcroft, usual suspects leading them all year. Landon Smith does a great job in the running back position as well for them, and Lucas Sands, wide receiver, has really stretched the field for them, come up with some huge plays.
Yeah, he's been fantastic for them. I mean, if you follow Eastern Maine Sports, which you should on all social medias, but if you don't, we posted a couple of videos of some great catches of him versus Herman, and so that was fantastic, obviously. I mean, he's played fantastic, and that's just a highlight of what his years looked like.
Yeah, Foxcroft won the coin toss, and they've elected to take the football first here tonight here at Oaks Field. Cool night, certainly feels like fall, Gabe.
Yeah, I was saying to you coming in, it's a little bit chilly. You start to, this is the point in the year where you get to be, you're up in the booth and you don't feel so comfortable all the time as you start to shiver as the night goes on. It's a good time though. Football weather, if you're a big football fan, this is the weather you expect and you'll love when it comes to football. Yeah,
and if you're out and about at games, just want to remind everybody you can send recaps, photos, videos to Mark at easternmainesports@gmail.com, or you can message the Eastern Maine Sports Facebook page as well. So if you're out, maybe say tomorrow you're going to go to a high school football game, send those videos, pictures along, and Mark will post them on our site for you.
Absolutely.
So we're going to get ready to go for football here at Oaks Field. Should be a good matchup of two good teams here as Nokomis gets ready to kick it off. Good crowd on both sides. Nokomis brought some good fans on that side, on the visitor side. And there was I don't know if that's something they usually do or not. Almost acted like they were going to go for an onside kick.
So did I.
Yeah.
I think that was probably part of what they were trying to do, is fake him out, get him a little on their toes to start this game.
Kickoff's away. It's over the head.
So not only can South Bowden run the ball real well, that was a pretty good kick right there to start it off.
A really good kick. Yep. Went over the head of Landon Smith, and Ponies get the first possession of the game. So they will start at their own 20-yard line. Again, a lot of weapons on this Foxcroft team. It seems like, they might have lost a couple pieces last year, but really got like a good feeder program here at Foxcroft where
Yes.
they always seem to, have these good players coming up every year to help them out.
Yeah, no question. I mean, again, like you said, the great weapons this year, as young as they may be, and as inexperienced, they're getting experience now and playing well.
There's a big run here. Good start for the Ponies. It's going to be about 12-yard gain. Ben Holmes with the carry.
Coach White talked about to us, obviously, in pregame. He wanted to start quick. They've had struggles this year starting off quick. It was important to him that they start this game off quick against a good team.
So first down, Foxcroft at their own 32. Caruso takes the snap, hands it off. This time, not going to go far that time. Good job by Nokomis to stop him. He might have lost a yard.
And despite the loss of yard there, great play by Caruso, because that snap was off to his side. He caught it one-handed with his right hand and was able to still get the handoff off. So big play by him there that's going to go unseen because nothing happened, even though it was negative yardage.
So 1 yard loss backs him up to the 31. So 2nd and 11 here for the Ponies. Caruso looks like he's got, might be Landon Smith there in the backfield with him. Here's a quick pass to Silas Topolsky. And he goes down the sideline, breaks the tackle, picks up a nice gain, enough for a first down.
Huge.
Nice play there.
Yeah, I mean, great play. He got in the open field. He's a tough guy to stop in the open field. Very quick, very agile. So as you saw right there, just a great catch and run.
Sometimes the Ponies will lull you to sleep sometimes with the run, and then before you know it, they might take a shot over the top, and that's something they've done really well, is a mix of run and pass so far this year.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Coach White also talked about, he wanted to get the big chunks through the run game to set up the pass game.
This time Caruso's going to go down. That's a sack for the Warriors. Nice job that time. Caruso had nowhere to go.
Looks like Roger Leonfort in on the sack there.
Good pick up there, Gabe. Do have easier numbers to read this week. Sometimes uniforms don't always make it easy to read the numbers, but pretty good on the Nokomis side.
It's much appreciate the big block letters. They always help from up here when you can when you're looking to figure out which player is involved.
So that was a 10-yard loss, 10-yard sack. So 2nd and 20 for the Ponies at their own 34. Caruso's going to pitch it out here to Landon Smith. He's going to get a good gain along the sideline, far sideline, and I think he picked up a first down. Nice run there by Landon Smith up the visitor sideline on the far side of the field.
And marked him just short,
I think he might have gone out just short, 2 yards short.
Still
18-yard pickup.
Yeah, and still a great run regardless. I mean, like I just finished saying, Coach White wanted those big chunk plays through the run so that they could set up the big explosive plays to go with it in the pass game.
Yeah, and Lucas Sands is another one to watch, as we mentioned in the pregame. That's a handoff to Smith. He's going to be right at the marker.
That's going to be a tough spot. I don't know where they're going to put it.
They're going to have to. No, he's going to call it a first down. So it is a Ponies' first down. So good job by Foxcroft getting in long distance situations, 2nd and 20 on that 10-yard sack, and a couple of runs by Landon Smith, and it's a first down for Foxcroft. Ball at the 46 of the Warriors. Just underway here at Oaks Field. 3 minutes in. First drive of the night. Crusoe's got two guys in the backfield. He sends one out wide. That was Holmes that went out wide on the far side of the field. And he's going to pass it to Holmes on a screen. Picks up about 5 yards before he gets knocked out of bounds over on the Nokomis sideline.
Coach Rogers from Nokomis talked about to us in pregame about being good tacklers, especially to start games and keep teams contained. They've done a pretty good job outside of the big Topolsky run and the big run by
Smith.
Yep. Thank you. But they've done great tackling otherwise. They've been able to contain them for the most part, keep it short gains as they've gone.
Yeah, we saw Mananakuk here a couple weeks ago against Foxcroft. They did a really good job tackling and were able to stay in that game. It was close.
Yeah, absolutely, no question.
There's a throw here by Caruso. And Aiden Sickler with the catch that time for the Ponies, but he's going to be a little bit short. It's going to set up 3rd and 1.
Another big third down for the Ponies early.
Yeah, this is probably 4 down territory for them anyways. So 3rd and 1, ball at the 37 of Nokomis. Caruso waits a snap. Might be Holmes there in the backfield with him. It is. He's going to get the carry, and I think he's going to get enough.
Another spot. Look at that. That's right there.
Right at the yard marker. We're going to call it a first down. Another Foxcroft first down. So Ponies march continues here. And 7:48 left in the first quarter.
Coach Rogers for Nokomis talked about sucking off the time in the first quarter, and he's having the same thing happen to him right now on the other side of the ball.
Yeah, I think he was kind of saying that based off maybe getting the ball first.
For sure.
Yeah, he wanted to do about an 8-minute drive like they did last week on their first possession in that win over Hamden. Here's Caruso to pass. He's looking, he's intercepted. Nice play there. Nokomis comes up with a big interception on Foxcroft's first drive.
Jeff Carr with that pick right there.
That's the quarterback, playing defensive back, and he comes up with an interception for his team. So Carr, the Warriors quarterback, comes up on the defensive side, helps his defensive unit out. And now Nokomis has the ball at their own 28-yard line. So good start by Foxcroft to get down the field. Had some long-distance situations, and they got down the field, and Caruso that time picked off by Carr ends that drive. See what the Warriors can do with their first time with the ball. And try to hand it up the middle. There's nothing there. Nice tackle that time.
Foxcroft, the Ponies read that perfectly. That read option, it was an exotic look, which Coach Rogers talked about being more exotic of an offense than they probably Foxcroft has seen for most of the year. That was an exotic look, and it was a weird handoff, and they were still right there. You expect the ball to go to Seth Bowden on the first play, being the star player, and they go away from that, and they were still ready for it. So great defensive play there by Foxcroft.
Certainly was. That was Jackson Zimmerman with the tackle for the Ponies. They're going to hand it off to Bowden. He's going to go around the far side of the field, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Out of 5-yard gain.
And this is where it's important against the Foxcroft team, right? You have to be able to execute on these third and mediums. You can't. I mean, you could try to run the ball and go for a fourth down play as well, but you're probably looking at a pass play here, trying to get the first down against a very good Foxcroft team that you just got the ball, turned the ball over on. This is a big play for them early.
Yeah, I want to make sure I say that name right too. It's Bowden.
Gotcha.
Seth Bowden. Okay. Just want to make sure I get that right going forward. He's a great football player here for the Warriors. Carr's going to take it himself. The quarterback for the Warriors trying to pick up a first down. He's going to be close to it, and I think he's probably got a first down. It was a 3rd down and 6. I think he picked up 7.
See, I believe that was Gabe Layton there.
Was it
Number 7, yes.
Layton on the carry? Okay.
Yep.
Thought they direct snapped it to Carr, and then Carr ran around the end. That's what I thought. Good pick up there, Gabe, on that one. So first down, Nokomis. at their own 41. 6 minutes left, halfway through this first quarter. No score here at Oaks Field. Handoff on the far side of the field. I believe that was number 10. He's still going. He's going to pick up another first down for Nokomis.
Stephen Ross.
Yep, that's another.
Stephon Ross.
Yep, that's a sophomore running back for the Warriors. He's another name that Coach Rogers mentioned to us in the pregame. I see a lot of Gabe Layton playing quarterback. Thought Jeff Carr was the starter, but maybe not. See Layton playing a lot of QB here. Yep, for the Warriors. So another first down for Nokomis. They've marched on to the side on Foxcroft side of the field now. Plus territory here for the Warriors. Handoff. Good job that time gang tackling by the Foxcroft Ponies.
Thomas Day in on that tackle as well. Tried to strip it loose, couldn't quite get it there.
Yep. So it was only about a gain of a yard. So 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 43-yard line on Foxcroft. Quick move in first quarter. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. Layton gonna throw it. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have a pass interference call. Looks like the wide receiver there got shoved. And that might have been my mistake, Layton being the quarterback. Maybe that's what Coach Rogers had said. That might have been my mistake in the pregame chatting with him. But we're gonna have another first down here for Nokomis, as that's going to be a pass interference call against the Ponies. Ooh. Wait, they called it against Nokomis. Okay, we're going to call it the other way. Offensive pass interference, or did he point the wrong way? Sometimes that can happen. No, backing up Nokomis. So from up here, it looked defensive, but we're not down on the field, so it's hard to see from up here what actually happened. They called offensive pass interference on Nokomis, so it's gonna back Nokomis up, back on their own side of the field.
Especially from our vantage point too here, right? We don't see what the hands were fighting on the in between, right? Because the Foxcroft player was blocking our view. Certainly could have been some hand fighting there, and pass interference, like you said.
So 2nd and 24, so big time long yardage situation here for the Warriors. We're going to hand the ball off. Here's going to be a good gain here. They're going to get back what they lost on that interference call. 14-yard gain there. Ball is now at the 44 of Foxcroft.
And once again, another big 3rd down early in this game.
Yeah, you want to build off that momentum of getting that interception on Foxcroft's first drive. You want to try to keep this going and try to get some points if you're the Warriors. There's a toss. Number 10. That's Stephon Ross, and he's not going to get the first down. We'll see what Nokomis decides to do here on 4th down. We're going to have a late penalty flag. Some pushing and shoving going on the far side of the field. After the play was over, we're going to have a flag thrown. See which way this goes. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I think we're going to have it Both ways, yep. So it's going to go up against both teams, offsetting penalties. A little pushing and shoving after the whistle. And each team is penalized, so offsetting. Still going to bring up 4th down and looks like about 3. Oh, okay, well, more happened on that play than I thought. It was very hard to pick up from here. But Nokomis actually fumbled the football, and Foxcroft has the ball now. Very confusing moment in this game, Gabe.
Yeah, you
all of
weren't
a sudden
kidding.
I thought flags were called, and then all of a sudden the Foxcroft offense is coming on the field. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's 4th down. I didn't catch it. But so break there for Foxcroft. They get the ball back.
First down, Ponies at the 41-yard line.
And off for Finn Holmes.
47, 48-yard line for Holmes.
He's going to pick up about 6 on that one. Makes it easy to broadcast when Toby Nelson's telling you every piece of information.
Yeah, for real.
That definitely helps. Don't have that when I go on the road watch the Ponies on the road. So
You gotta have
not always.
Toby hang out with you.
Yeah, right. Bring Toby. Bring Toby to tell me what's going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 4 here for the Ponies. They're going to run it right up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Now it's Holmes again, so he's getting a lot of work here in this opening quarter. An opening quarter that's down to 2 minutes and 48 seconds. No score. Foxcroft threw an interception on their first drive, but got a fumble by Nokomis on a 3rd down play. And now they're driving inside Nokomis territory as well. So we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with you.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Back here at Oaks Field after that timeout. Back to action here. 1st down, Foxcroft. And another run here, and this time it's going to be Landon Smith with the carry that time. Got some first quarter scores around the state. Holton leading Orono 8-0. 14-0 Portland leading over Bangor in Bangor tonight. And Herman has a 35-0 lead over Brewer at the half over at Doyle Field in Brewer. Here's a big run here. And that's Finn Holmes. Big carry. Finn Holmes with a huge first quarter here for the Ponies. Gets him in the red zone. And it's another 1st down for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies.
And I mean, I know we talked about it, and I've said it a bunch of times already, but Coach White harped on it. He wanted the run game to be potent early in this game so they could set up for the passing game later in it. And so it's just gone perfectly so far. They've been able to get chunk after chunk after chunk in the run game, trying to continue that and set up the pass game later as we go.
Yeah, Holmes has had several big runs already. Landon Smith also had a big run earlier. And he's going to get it this time. He's looking for the end zone, and he's going to get it. Touchdown, Foxcroft. 15-yard touchdown run by Landon Smith puts the Ponies up 6-0 with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Nice run that time, Gabe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, saw that the middle was blocked up there. There was a ton of guys waiting for him. Cuts to the right side, gets in the end zone. Here we are, 7-0 Ponies. Well, 6-0 Ponies. Maybe 7-0.
Yeah. Going to have Aiden Harvey coming in to attempt the extra point here. Nice looking run, nice looking little drive there by the Ponies after the turnover. Extra point is up, and it is good. We'll keep it right here as the Ponies have a 7-0 lead. Want to let you know that this broadcast is brought to you by Heron's Brothers out of Guilford, Rouse Garage out of Dover Foxcroft, Kimball's Insurance out of Sangerville as well. So, Gabe, that time Nokomis had good field position as they were moving into Foxcroft territory. Foxcroft's able to come up with a fumble on a third down play. They drive down the field. Before you know it, a couple long runs, and they're in the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to forget that Nokomis was set up with their good drive by a turnover. So Foxcroft, who was also marching on that drive as well when they turned it over. So 2 great drives by Foxcroft so far, one resulting in exactly what you want in the touchdown and one in the not so much what you want in the interception. But they've moved the ball fantastically on the ground so far. Without question, it's been a great start for them. And defensively, they've been able to hold them. Obviously got the fumble.
I want to let you know, too, about some upcoming broadcasts we have. Next Thursday, Herman's going to be at Foxcroft Field of Hockey right here in Dover at the Jim Robinson Fieldhouse. Pregame starts at 5:15 right here on East Main Sports Media. We'll be back here at Oaks Field next Friday. Old Town at Foxcroft Football. Pregame coverage starting at 6:45. So wanted to tell you about those broadcasts and see what Nokomis can do to bounce back. Thought they moved the ball pretty well. First time they had it after that interception. See what they can do with it this time now, down 7-0. It's hard to play this Foxcroft team, especially, you know, if you get into a big early hole, so that's not what Nokomis wants to do. They want to respond right here. Minute 35 left in the first quarter.
No question, and you want a sustained drive. You'd like it if it was a longer, drawn-out drive, an 8-minute drive like Coach was saying before that really sets your offense up.
Bowden with the carry from Nokomis. Going to pick up a few yards. Pick up about 4. Second down and 6. I want you to know to click that subscribe button while you're right here on East Main Sports Media. It's free to subscribe, and you'll also get a notification anytime any of our broadcasts go live. So 2nd and 6 at their own 34. We're under a minute left here in this first quarter with the Ponies leading 7-0. Pitch here. And it's going to pick up a first down. Jeff Carr there with the run. I must have been confused on Carr and Layton between who was the quarterback. I thought he said Carr. That might have been something he said, and I just kind of picked up on it, but probably should have circled who it was.
He definitely did mention him for sure, so I don't blame you.
Yeah. So first down, Nokomis. They are at their own 41 here.
I'll
30 seconds.
I'll also say there's been, we talked about gang tackling and having multiple guys at the point of attack. As I'll be quiet here, is there a run there?
Looks like some confusion though on that handoff. So I think that's the way we're going to end up the first quarter here. Wait and see if Nokomis is going to run another play. Does not look like they're interested in running another play. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break. That's the way the first quarter is going to end. Foxcroft 7 and Nokomis nothing. Back with you in a minute here on East Main Sports Media.
Looking to keep your home safe and your lights on? Ideal Energy Solutions is fully licensed and insured to install new Generac generators for your home or business. We proudly handle all of your energy needs, from electrical work to HVAC and heat pumps. Our team is passionate about serving our local community, keeping our valued customers safe. Find us on Facebook or call Ideal Energy Solutions at 207-270-0242. We're Maine's ideal service.
My name is Rick Ames, And now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Back to Foxcroft Academy here as we get ready to start the second quarter. And as I was saying, letting you know about these great sponsors that make these broadcasts free and available. Aaron's Brothers out of Guilford, Rouse Garage out of Dover, Foxcroft, Kimball Insurance out of Sangerville, Ames Chiropractic out of Dexter, Ideal Energy Solutions out of Dover, Foxcroft, Main Highlands Federal Credit Union, and Black Bear Crane. Thank you to all those sponsors. Keeps it free and available for everybody to watch at home, especially on a cool night. Not everybody wants to come out to a game, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like fall out here tonight. And
it certainly does.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit chilly over here.
Got the sweatshirts on. Here's the first play of the second quarter. It's a run by Nokomis. And he's going to be close to a first down. I think he got enough. It's Bowden on the run. He got right at the yard marker again. We've seen that several times already.
Yeah, you are not kidding. We have seen that, feels like, a million times already in this game, and I feel like I have not seen that many times before in this game.
Yeah, I am definitely not kidding, Gabe. So it's a first down for Nokomis. Ball's at the 48. Yeah, the nose of the football right on the 48 of Foxcroft. 49-48, call it whatever. It's a first down. In plus territory here for the Warriors. So some good plays here to respond here for the Warriors. See if they can keep that going. Here's a pitch. That's going to be Ross with a carry. And he's not going to pick up any. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And you have to say, Foxcroft's defense, there has been multiple guys at the spot. There's one to stop him initially, and then there's a whole pack of guys coming. Whether they get in on the tackle or not, they're there to be there in case he breaks out. I mean, it's just fantastic team tackling so far by Foxcroft.
They're going to call it a 1 yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 for Nokomis. Taking a long time, you know. Teams try to do this, do sustain. Best way you have a chance to beat Foxcroft is to keep their offense off the field.
No question.
There's another handoff coming over to this side. And we're going to have a penalty flag, and that's going to go on Nokomis.
No gain in the play. See what the flag is.
See how they call it. Some holding, I think, in the secondary. I don't know who was on, though.
Block in the
back. Okay. Yep. So, costly penalty there for the Warriors. A couple here go against them here early on in this game.
Well, that one feels like it was a frustration flag right there, right? It was far away from the play, way upfield. Felt like more if it was a block in the back, it was probably more of a frustration thing.
So, 2nd down and 17, so it's going to set the Warriors back in their own territory, their own 44. Kind of a couple key plays here for Nokomis. You don't want to turn the ball over, especially on this side of the field. Make a mistake. Give that Ponies offense a chance. Going to throw it. Incomplete pass. Bowden was the intended receiver that time for Layton. It fell incomplete. So 3rd and 17. You know, your defense hasn't played terrible so far for Nokomis. Again, 3rd and 17, you don't want to just toss one up and hope for a first down here. You got to be safe and smart with the football.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to make a silly turnover that sets them up in great field position.
So we'll see what the Warriors come up with here on 3rd and 17. Again, having Lane Bentley, the freshman, back on the offensive line after a couple weeks out with an injury is key for the Warriors. Here's a handoff, so they're going to play it kind of safe and hand it off. And he ain't going to go far. That was Carr on the carry, so probably going to see the punt team here for the Warriors.
I believe that was Day in on the tackle there.
Yeah, Day was a force last week in the win, 17-0 win over Herman. He was very noticeable as the best player on the field. And for that, he ended up actually winning the Male Athlete of the Week, East Maine Sports this week. Good job by him.
Yeah.
And he's just a sophomore, so he's quite a football player. Quite a baseball player as well, I believe.
Yeah, that's what Coach White was telling us before the game. Him and Sands, both great baseball players.
Topolsky's going to get tackled right as soon as he touches it. So Foxcroft ball with a 7-0 lead. 9:09 left in the second quarter. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching the broadcast tonight, wherever you are. Keep you posted on some of the scores around the state as well. And see the Foxcroft cheerleaders. Got the whole squad here, the Pony cheerleaders tonight here at Oaks Field.
Always great to have the cheerleaders on the sidelines.
Yeah, absolutely. And the band, too. The band is always great.
Absolutely, no question. I mean, like, it adds the atmosphere, right? You want to feel like Friday Night Lights. Here we are.
Handoff here for the Ponies, and I believe that was Smith. And it's Smith. He didn't go very far. Maybe a yard on that play. I want to thank Mark Kalman for giving us a chance to see some of the action on the sidelines with the Ponies cheerleaders as well. Yeah, it always gives a different vibe when you get cheerleaders and band playing, and yeah, it's always fun night in the fall. Football games.
Makes for a real home atmosphere. You feel like you're at home.
Toss to Smith. He's up the sideline. He's still going. There goes Smith inside the 30. He's going to get all the way down to the Nokomis 24. Call it maybe even the 23-yard line. What a run that time by Smith.
I mean, they have just, it feels like big run after big run when they have the opportunity. They've had the little chunks to build up to those big runs, and the holes are just opening all over that offensive line.
Yeah, Coach White must be very happy with what he's seen with the running game tonight. It's one of the things he mentioned to us. So they're going to call it the 24 as he went out at the 24. So first down, Ponies. Handoff this time for Holmes. He's going to pick up about 4. Well, these things can really work a defense, you know, even those little 4, 5, 6. And then all of a sudden, you know, you get those big 30, 40-yard runs because it wears. It wears on a defense after a while.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the greatest example of that would be like a Derrick Henry in the NFL, right? Is like that consistent beat you down in the trenches until we beat you down enough where we're just running over you.
I would expect they would take a shot over the top at some point. Sands has had, last few weeks, he's had some big plays downfield. He wants to throw. Caruso. And he's going to be intercepted again. Intercepted again. And Carr with his second interception of this game. I'm not sure if that was just if this receiver slipped or it was just miscommunication between quarterback and receiver, but I've seen that happen twice now. Same guy.
Yes. Yeah, and I mean, you called it. You said that the shot was coming and it came. It was just, yeah, like you said, whether it be miscommunication
I want to say
or not,
both passes were intended for Topolsky as well.
I believe you were correct.
Yep, because Carr's kind of been on him and shadowing him this game so far. And it's paying dividends so far for the Warriors, but they got to get their offense going as well. So we got the ball at their own 23. That's a big turnover for the Warriors. Hand off here to Carr. He's going to get hit hard in the backfield.
Could feel that one up here.
Might have been a 1-yard loss. Okay, Toby's going to call it no gain. That's right, still at the 23. But what a game for Carr on the defensive side so far, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, been everywhere, right? I mean, he's in on what was a great interception the first time, read the play perfectly, and then that one was there on a ball that, whether we said like it was a miscommunication or underthrown, whatever it may be, but he was there once again to be in the right place at the right time.
Handoff up the middle. Not going to get a lot there. Ross with the carry that time for the Warriors.
You know, I'll say, away from the ball, there's been a lot of pushing and shoving so far. It's been chippy, to say the least, so far.
Yeah, game 3 that time, so. I call it 3rd and 6, so maybe close to a 4-yard gain on that last one. Warriors taking the time in the huddle, calling the play. See what they can do here. Another big play inside their own, deep inside their own territory. This time Layton's going to take it around the end, and he's not going to make it there. He's going to pick up 4, I believe, 3 or 4. That's going to leave the Warriors short. They're going to have to punt.
I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it today. We talked about it every game. It feels like you fall behind on a team like Foxcroft, and it just feels like the wind is out of your sails. It feels like they are flying to tackles even more so than they are before. It's a hard team to try and come back against.
Pick up the number of the punter down there, Gabe.
You know, I don't think that would go well.
There's a block by the Ponies. A block punt and a huge play for Foxcroft.
Aiden Bryant.
Aiden Bryant with a block punt sets the Ponies up at the Nokomis 15-yard line. Huge play by Bryant. Broke through. I don't know if somebody missed an assignment or not, but he definitely broke through on the punter, and the punter didn't have a chance.
No.
He went to pick that ball up, and Bryant was right in his face.
And there was no time to do anything with that ball.
So first down Foxcroft at the Nokomis 15. This time Caruso's going to take it on his own on a run. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Aiden Harvey in the game now. And that's going to be a direct snap to Harvey. And he's going to pick up 3 yards.
You know, there's something to say too for a guy like Bryant, right, who has that block like that. Celebrates, has a good time, and then gets right in the trenches to play offensive line and go right at it. I mean, how much fun is that?
Definitely. And Aiden Harvey on that last run. Sometimes I get confused between Aiden Harvey and Aiden Bryant. I might have said Aiden Bryant ran that, but he didn't. That's Aiden Harvey as the quarterback right at the moment. He's going to hand it off up the middle. That's a touchdown. Finn Holmes. 12-yard touchdown run. Ponies on the board again. It's 13-0.
And like we said, that's when it hurts to give the Ponies a short field. They are just too potent in offense to give them a short field.
Yeah, hole open wide that time for Finn Holmes, and I don't even think he was touched. I might have been able to run through that whole game.
I mean,
extra point.
Let's put you out there and see what you got.
We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. It's 14-0 Foxcroft.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back here to Oaks Field as Foxcroft has a 14-0 lead over Nokomis. 4:06 to play here in the first half. Had a score update from Holton and Orono. Holton up on top of the Red Riots, 24-14. That is 8-man small school. Good tackle there on the kickoff return. Carson Clark with the return. Landon Smith with the tackle. Good tackle there that time. And I believe the passing record, Jack Brewer from Orono has set that tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes. Just said it with a big pass is what it sounded like as they're driving down the field. So
Congratulations to Jack Brewer, quarterback on Orono, setting that passing record. Orono with some work to do, down by 10 to the Holton tonight. So here comes the next drive here for the Warriors at their own 20, down by 14. Number 10, Ross with the carry. Gonna pick up some decent yards along that far sideline. And where Foxcroft took the ball first, this would be big. You know, if Nokomis could sustain a drive and get in the end zone before the half, they get the ball coming out in the third quarter.
yeah, huge drive for them.
Got a flag on the field now. See what so it's a penalty call against Foxcroft. 5-yard face mask, 5-yard variety. Ponies, so ball at the 31. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Warriors. Going to have a stoppage here. Officials discussing something. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, 1st and 4. I think the face mask gives you the automatic first down. Seth Bowden with a carry for Nokomis.
First down.
Yep. Yeah, and this is a big spot in the game. Very, very big momentum-wise. If you could sustain a drive, Nokomis, and get the ball down and get in the end zone, and then you get that ball first in the second half. So see if Warriors can sustain something and get on the board here. The Ponies have really established a good running game and a good defensive showing here in this first half, a team that's only allowing 6 points a game so far this year.
They keep it up, though. That's 0 points allowed this game. Math.
Short pick up there that time for Nokomis, so they pick up a yard. 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
I think I'm closer to 3 for Leighton.
Ponies with a touchdown in the first quarter and a touchdown here in the second quarter as well. Double the lead. Ball's at their own 39. 2nd down and 7. I guess he got 3 yards on that carry. As it tossed to Seth Bowden. Boy, he got tipped upside down there on the sideline on that tackle.
That's a scary one.
Somebody went low, and he did a flip there. Seems to be all right, though.
That's why hurdling is so scary. Unless they're going low enough where you think you can hurdle it, it is a scary thing to do because you go upside down like that.
Yeah, I've always been impressed by football players that can do that, hurdle over people.
Yeah.
It's incredible to watch. So first down, Nokomis to pick up the first, so the 48-yard line. Leighton with the carry. going to get about to the 45.
You know, another great sneak there. I mean, they've the same exact formation that they've had this entire game, and they decided to run a sneak off of it instead of run it with Bowden. Just a fantastic play call, and they've called it exotic, like we talked about in the pregame by Rogers. He called it exotic, and it's just been just that. So far this game, and running another play off the exact same formation and it being a QB sneak for what is 3 yards.
Yeah, at halftime we're going to show you some highlights of a recent game between Foxcroft and Dexter field hockey. We're also going to show you some of the action out here on the field at halftime, a 3rd and 4th grade football game that's going to be going on here on Oaks Field. Show you some of that as well. Many of the local teams here in this area having great season. Dexter girls soccer, Dexter field hockey, Foxcroft girls soccer. Many teams in this area having great seasons.
Yeah. Definitely a fun time to be in this area.
And, of course, Ponies football, who's undefeated coming into this game as well. 3rd and 5 here for the Warriors. They're going to go to Bowden. And he's going to get right at the marker again.
It's another big hit taken there.
Yeah. Another first down. We got a minute left here in the second quarter. Nokomis still has 2 timeouts left, so see how they utilize these here down the stretch here of the second quarter.
At some point, you got to take a shot here, right? You don't have enough time to keep just running it down the field unless you get a big play on the run. You're going to have to take a shot or two down the field.
Yeah, and they're spending a lot of time in the huddle, and we're down to 45 seconds. Hand off to Carr. He lost control a bit, but it came right back up. He was able to hold on to it.
That's a lucky bounce right there.
Going to have a timeout by Nokomis, so we're going to keep it right here with 35 seconds left here in the first half. Want to remind you too of following all social media pages for Eastern Maine Sports. Facebook at Eastern Maine Sports, X, formerly known as Twitter, at Eastern ME Sports, Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok at Eastern Maine Sports, and on YouTube where you're watching this game at Eastern Maine Sports Media. Follow all those. We have a lot of great action coming up with the fall season. Some of the winter sports have started with Maine men's hockey. You might have seen they won their season opener last week 6-0 over American International College. They got an exhibition game this weekend against Army. They'll get back into regular season play next week against nationally ranked Quinnipiac. But we'll have highlights and videos from there as well. So a lot of stuff going on. Busy time of the year, and before you know it, we'll be into basketball season as well, Gabe.
Yeah, you gotta love it. I mean, this is the best time of the year when it feels like we're at the right time, the good parts of the football season and the rest of the other seasons that are happening, and then right before basketball season starts up.
Layton wanted to throw that time. He was looking for Bowden. That was incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Oh, there is a flag on the play. No flag? Flag? Okay. No flag, I guess. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Ball is on the 36 of Foxcroft. Just 30.2 seconds left, though, here in this quarter. Still got 1 timeout if you're Nokomis. Bowden with a good carry, and he got out of bounds, which is big. Even if you throw it, either way, even if you don't get out of bounds, I mean, if you get a first down, the clock will stop while they reset the ball. But you still have a timeout. You still have 25 seconds left on the clock. Still enough time here for Nokomis to do something here at the end of this quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, the question still remains. They went with one pass play. It didn't work out for them, but are you going to take a full shot? Are you going to have more than one guy out wide? I mean, you kind of have to at some point here if you're gonna score a touchdown.
I got one guy to the far side of the field out wide there. They're going to hand it to Ross, and he's going to go out of bounds. Stop the clock again. So that was a first down play, and 2-yard gain on that first down play. Ball's at the 25. .7 seconds. See what Nokomis can draw up. Again, a real big spot in this game. If you can get on the scoreboard, it'd be huge. Incomplete pass that time by Layton. That was intended for number 4 on this side of the field. That was Carson Clark. So we're going to have another timeout, so we'll keep it right here. There's 13 seconds left. That's the last timeout by Nokomis, and they're going to have a 3rd down and 8 after this timeout. So, Gabe, I mean, kind of talk about it as a whole. I mean, Nokomis has done a good job with the ball this time, moving it down. But really, some missed opportunities, though, in that first half by Foxcroft with 2 interceptions down deep in Nokomis territory.
Yeah, I mean, Nokomis, truthfully, is probably lucky that they're only down what they're down right now. Foxcroft has moved the ball very efficiently so far this game. They've just, like you said, had 2 key interceptions in the red area where they've had a chance to score and have squandered that by throwing it to their team.
Yeah, the score could easily be 28-0 right now. And Nokomis is right in this game, especially if they can get a big play here for halftime. Really pick up the momentum if they could do it. Layton, quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off to Bowden. He wants to throw it. He's going to throw it. I think it's a touchdown. What a play by Nokomis.
What a trick play. It pulled everybody on what is your best runner, and he throws a dot to Carr in the end zone.
Carr, 2 interceptions, now a touchdown reception in the first half.
Great day for him so far.
25 yards. What a play.
And just like that, you feel really good heading into the locker room.
You certainly do. With 4.8 seconds left, you're not going to leave much time for the Ponies to do anything. And if I'm Nokomis after this extra point try, I'm not going to kick the ball to anybody.
No, there's no way.
So we're going to have an extra point try here for the Warriors. See if they can cut it to 7 before the break. Snap is high, fielded by Carr. He has to do something with it. Tries to throw it, and it's incomplete. So a failed extra point. High snap, but still, that's huge for Nokomis to pull off that play right at the end of the half.
Yeah, I mean, no question. I mean, like we said, it could be easily 28-0, but now it's not. It's 14-6. This game is very much so within reach as you head into the locker room.
Yeah, and again, if I'm Nokomis on this kickoff, I am just gonna kick it on the ground, and I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna make one of the upbacks try to pick it up and try to run with it because they aren't the skilled guys. So
yeah, absolutely.
You don't want to kick it to a skilled guy here.
Yeah, no, you do not want the chance for Silas Topolsky to take it all the way back, and you're sitting here what would have been a 6-14 game, a 21-6 game.
Let's see what happens here. Nokomis gets ready to kick it off. That was a great play design, though.
Yeah, beautiful. I mean,
threw it out in the flat to Bowden, and he threw it to Carr.
Yeah.
And Carr just had slipped just enough behind his defender to catch it in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, and I mean, I questioned, right, that they may want to put more guys out wide, but they stayed in the same formation they've been in all game long, took the shot from that formation, and worked out perfectly.
There's another fake kickoff by Nokomis. They did that on the opening kickoff of the game as well. That can really mess a team up when you do something like that because they don't know what they're going to do.
Just darted that right off day.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord.
Yep. So they did kick it to one of the upbacks. So with only 3.7 seconds left, I am not sure if you're Coach White, if you're going to try to do too many crazy things here in this last few seconds.
To be fair, no. But also, you also have to think they've been able to run the ball efficiently. You got to still tackle them, right? You're still going to run the ball, I would assume. At least try and see if you can. I mean, maybe you just kneel it. But the way you've run the ball, see what happens.
Yeah. Nokomis got a couple guys back deep, thinking maybe Foxcroft will try to throw it down the field. They actually might.
I'll say
We'll
4
see.
out wide.
We got 4 wide. Let's see what they try to do here. They're on 42. They're just going to hand it off.
We got
It'll
blockers.
be a run by Smith, and that's the way the first half. That was Finn Holmes actually on the carry. That's the way the first half ends. Foxcroft 14, Nokomis 6. Back with you for halftime here on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
To Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy.
Number 11, Drake Parker.
Back here at Oaks Field here at halftime, we're going to have a third and fourth grade football game here on Oaks Field tonight. We're going to let you see a little bit of that.
Number 28, Brian Brooks. Number Tapley. Number 41, Preston Sargent. Number 43, Colton Wing. Number 44, Colin Phillips. Number 45, Lennox DeWitt. Number 46, Dave Fishbaugh. Number 50, Otto McPhears. Number 54, Hudson Tyler. Number 80, Josh Mueller. Number 81, Brantley Little. And number 82, Lincoln Hutchinson. Head coach for the 3-4 group is Mark Savage. Assistant coaches Dave Braun, Nick Crocker, Ryan Yo, and Cat Spencer. Ladies and gentlemen, the Foxcroft 3-4 ponies. Next up, the 5-6 group, the 5th and 6th graders. Number 2, Duncan Bowley. Number 3, Aiden Armstrong. Number 4, Mason Chase. Number 6, Hunter Rogers. Number 7, Kyle Killam. Number 8, Graham Walker. Number 9, Jack Walker. Number 12, Jackson Hanson. Number 14, Wyatt Savage. Number 27, Oliver Pullen. Number 30, Carter Richardson. Number 31, Austin Skillen. Number 35, Evan Annis. Number 38, Alistair McLean. Number 39, Carson Cleves. Number 42, Elijah Bender. Number 47, Seth Kelly. Number 59, Dave Charette. And number 84, Connor Hall. Head coach for the 5-6 group is Dean Topolsky. Assistant coaches Ethan Annis, Luke Rogers, and Josh Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Foxcroft 5-6 ponies. And the Seven Ocean Eagles, the 7th and 8th graders. Number 1, Mike Kenny. Number 2, Jordan Dill. Number 10, Storm Bjornson. Number 11, Owen White. Number 12, Avery Pamelo. Number 21, Ryan McGarry. Number 22, Jeremiah Hutchinson Mallory. Number 31, Donovan Williams. Number 32, Colin Terrell. Number 33, Ben Malos. Number 41, Carter Merrill. Number 43, Carter Rideout. Number 50, Jacob Hack. Number 51, Jackson Mallory. Number 52, Wyatt Parker. Number 60, William Maselli. Number 61, Braden Chambers. Number 70, Sullivan Carey. Number 71, Jameson Kennedy. Number 73, Xavier Cookson. Number 74, Damian Bullard. Number 80, Victor Michaud. Number 81, Nick Hall. And number 82, Josiah Thomas. Head coach for the Eagles is Corey Bjornson. Assistant coaches Matthew Spooner, Gideon Topolsky, and Trey Merrill. The Sedamocha Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have another round of applause for the Foxcroft Youth Sports Football Program for 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Sedamocha teams.
Run! Sprint! Sprint!
Nokomis, 14-6. Very good first half here in Dover tonight. A couple of the local scores kind of watching. Portland leading Bangor 21-7. That game's at the half. Got Lake Region over Camden Hills. That was one of the big games that we picked this week. Lake Region leading 32-12 in the second quarter over Camden Hills, and then Lasterport Holton up on top of Orono, 32-22. So we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half. We're going to take it back to commercial, let you see some of our sponsors. Be back with you on East Main Sports Media.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Back here at the campus of Foxcroft Academy on Oaks Field. Saw some of our great sponsors. Want to tell you about another one, Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigger service provider located in Herman. Covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home communications equipment, called 977-BEAR today. Also want to mention, too, Mark is going to be at a big homecoming event tomorrow for Dexter. You can follow the highlights and interviews of Dexter PCHS boys soccer, Dexter Callis girls soccer, and Dexter Ellsworth football tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Plus, he's going to be covering a Bangor Christian Foxcroft girls soccer game coming up on Tuesday. Reminder for any of you folks that are at any game, any sport, you can send recaps, photos, videos, whatever you like to Mark at easternmainsports@gmail.com or message him on the Eastern Maine Sports Facebook page, and we will gladly put that on our social media channels for you. So we get ready for the second half game, and really, big, huge play at the end of the first half for Nokomis, and now they're going to get the ball first. I feel like this is, I feel like I've said it several times, but it feels like this is going to be a key spot with Nokomis getting the ball first, start the third quarter down by 8.
Yeah, agreed. We saw how that drive ended. It was a fantastic drive, had the trick play, scores you a touchdown, and now you got to have a chance to march down the field again and tie this game up. And it's so important against the Foxcroft team to keep it close, because if you don't, their defense is so good that 14-point lead feels like a 30-point lead when you're playing Foxcroft.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct by that. They've, as we've said, they've only allowed 30 points total in their 5 games so far, while 6 more tonight. So that would be 30 plus 6, 36. How do you like that?
And you said they were averaging 6 coming in?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, right on average. Right on average. Here's the kickoff and the return here by Nokomis. It's a decent return up to around the 30-yard line. So first down, and here comes the first play here of the second half. See what adjustments are made on both sides. A lot of adjustments always made in football, no matter what level. Let's see what kind of adjustments were made on both sides here to start the second half. I feel like Nokomis really, especially that last drive, obviously, that finished with a touchdown, but they've done a pretty decent job of moving the ball. And overall, the 2 interceptions by Carr, they've done a pretty decent job defensively as well. There's been some big plays, obviously, by Foxcroft, a couple big long runs, but it feels like Foxcroft should have like 28, 35 points right now.
Yeah, without question. Foxcroft has played very well, and Nokomis has just gotten turnovers when they've needed them, and it's kept them in the game.
So 3-yard pickup on first down there for Nokomis. It's underway here in the second half. It's an 8-point game. We expected this game to be very, very competitive, and it's lived up to that so far. Hand off here to Ross. He's not going to get much. He's stacked up by a bunch of penalties.
I hit on it earlier about how it was chippy in the back of the plays. There was a lot of pushing and shoving, and once again on that play, you had a Foxcroft player throwing a Nokomis player down after the whistle had blown. So it's definitely chippy out there tonight. They had the tussle on the fumble that happened. It's just been hard-nosed football all night long.
So 2-yard gain that time by Ross. So sets up a 3rd and 5. They're at their own 35-yard line. Pitch this time. And Bowden's not going to pick up, not going to get enough for a first down. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Let's see what the decision is here. The one time they punted, it wasn't good, as Aiden Bryant got a blocked punt that ended up leading to a Foxcroft score on that position, or was that the one? They did. Okay, they scored the touchdown. Yep. They had it at the 15-yard line, and then I think it was a 12-yard run for the touchdown. So see if they have some better protection this time against that Foxcroft defense, where Bryant broke through the first time and got the block punt. This time they're going to get the kick away. It's a good kick all the way back to his own 30. Up the sideline, that is number 3, Aiden Harvey, with the return. So he's going to get up to his own 44-yard line. That's where the Pony's going to take over. Want to let you know, too, Eastern Maine Sports Media upcoming broadcasts. We've got Herman at Foxcroft Field Hockey coming up for you on Thursday. That's October 17th, next Thursday. 5:15 pregame show. And then a week from tonight, we'll be right back here at Oaks Field. Old Town at Foxcroft football with the pregame beginning at 6:45. It's a broadcast to look forward to. Coming up on Eastern Maine Sports Media. Oh, I don't know if we're going to. Did he draw him off sides? He did. He drew him off sides. Yeah, good play that time by Caruso to draw him off sides of that hard count. So 1st and 5 for the Ponies. Handoff up the middle. Good run there. That was Holmes again.
He just went, every time he gets the ball, it's that burst that he gets when he first gets the ball is why he's so good. I mean, what would have been probably a 2 or 3 yard gain, he hit such a burst that it was a much bigger gain. I mean, just impressive athleticism on that kid.
He's got to be over 125 yards rushing tonight.
Has to be.
Yeah, he's got a lot of the action. Smith has also done a nice job out of the backfield for the Ponies. So 1st and 10 here at the Nokomis 44. Here goes Holmes again. And he's a hard one to bring down. Carries the tackler. Gets another yard or two as the tackler was kind of on his back there. He just carried him for another yard or two. So he picked up about 6 yards. So yeah, he's going to be 125 plus, maybe even approaching 150.
And as a team, they've got to be close. They got to be over 200.
Yeah, rushing, yeah, I would say. So 2nd down and 4 here. The Warriors 38. 14-6, Foxcroft. 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go to Smith this time. Going to cut it back up. He's going to get a couple yards, and it's going to set up a 3rd and 2 here for the Ponies.
To the 36-yard line. Brings it 3rd down and 2 for Foxcroft.
3rd and 2. In motion comes a pitch play here. Aiden Harvey, and he's got enough for a 1st down. That was a nice pitch play there. That goes as a completion, actually, for Caruso. Hearing as well that by a couple sources that Hamden Academy is leading Oceanside, down at Oceanside, 21-12 at the half.
Wow.
Hamden Bronco, that's that open Class C North.
Yeah.
You just never know what's going to happen week to week. Another indication there. Still a whole half to play down there in Rockland, but good first half for the Hamden Academy Broncos. Another pitch play. It's going to go to Topolsky. He's got room. Topolsky in the open field. That's going to be a touchdown. 33 yard. That's going to go as a completion. Yeah, 33-yard pass. Caruso to Topolsky for a touchdown, and the Ponies extend their lead to 20-6.
In the last time he scored, I said that quickness and agility from him is electric because he just bounces and makes cuts so quickly. And right there again, the hole closed. He jump cut to the outside and had a wide open lane to this touchdown.
Harvey for the extra point here. Trying to put the Ponies up by 15. Kick is no good. We're going to take it to commercial. Be back with you here on Eastern Maine Sports Media.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Back here at Foxcroft Academy, so big play there, puts the Ponies up 20-6. Touchdown pitch pass from Caruso to Topolsky. And the extra point was missed, so it's a 14-point lead here for the Ponies with 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. That Oceanside Hamden game I heard is in the third quarter down in Rockland, so see if we will get a final on that before our broadcast is over. Again, we repeated that about when we were talking about Nokomis, is about how wide open that Class C North is. You just never know each week how it's going to go with these teams matching up.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see why. I mean, Nokomis is obviously a good team, and they're 2-3.
Yeah.
So I mean, that tells you how wide open that class is. It's just a bunch of teams that are so evenly.
Yeah, they're
matched
all
up.
even. Yeah, they're all evenly matched. Be a first down, I believe, but Layton with the carry that time from Nokomis. But yeah, I think every team in that Class C North has at least 2 losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the top team has 2 losses. So I believe that top team right now in Class C North, well, Herman, I think, is near the top, if not the top. And they were leading big over Brewer, 42-0 in the fourth quarter over at Doyle Field tonight. So Kyle Gallant does a good job with them. They were very competitive with Foxcroft last week. There's a screen pass broken up.
Aiden Bryant almost had himself another big play.
Yep, certainly did. Yeah. Him and Thomas Day seem to be around the ball a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, Day had a big game last week in Herman and interception late to seal that win. But that was a 0-0 game at halftime, and both teams played great. Herman really shut down the Foxcroft offense, and obviously Foxcroft did the same. They shut out the Hawks, but 17-point second half to get that win. But that was a very, very competitive game, and this is not, like I said earlier, this is a schedule that will help Foxcroft going into the playoffs, playing some of these tougher Class C teams. Here's a handoff here. That's a big run. Another first down. That's Ross on the carry. First down to Nokomis, near midfield.
He had all the blockers there. I thought for sure he was gone there. Great tackle.
They've had some nice-looking plays tonight, Nokomis has. They moved the ball here to their own 48, another first down. So trying to have a response to the Foxcroft touchdown.
And it does help, right, because we had the botch snap on the extra point for Nokomis. Now there's a Foxcroft missed field goal, so if they do answer, they still are going to be within that one score, or if they answer, obviously, and they will still be in with one score. So it keeps them tight.
Another run for Nokomis. Carr with the carry that time. He's had a big game tonight for the Warriors, especially on defense. And he has a touchdown as well. He scored that big touchdown before the half on that trick play by the Warriors. So on the Foxcroft side of the field here, letting you know too that I'll have a lot of the college stuff this weekend that's going on. I'll have recaps of Husson football, Maine football. Maine field hockey was in action today. They're in action again Sunday. Maine women's soccer is going to be in action. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'll have all those recaps up on easternmainsports.com. Here's a run here, and that's going to be another first down, I believe, by the Warriors. So 41-yard line. So they're doing a great job of coming out here and saying, well, we're down 14, but you ain't going to see no quitting us. Nokomis coming right back at Foxcroft.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was necessary because without it, they would be in a ton of trouble. They've battled all day long, and they continue to battle even in a situation that is less than ideal against a great Foxcroft defense.
Maine women's ice hockey also in action this weekend, opening up Hockey East play in Orono. Another good run there. Boy, they're picking up some good chunk plays here. Running the ball very well.
You know, we talked about how Foxcroft's run game was going to have the potential to slowly eat away at the Nokomis front. But we're seeing the exact same thing on this side of the ball with Nokomis, who has run the ball all day long. It's slowly starting to eat away at the Foxcroft front and get bigger chunk after bigger chunk on the ground.
Yeah, got some guys out there with some hands on their sides and on their hips, and sometimes when you see defensive players doing that, it's sometimes a sign that they're getting tired, worn down a little bit. Another run up the middle here by the quarterback, number 7, Layton.
You know, it's really interesting. They run everything out of the same concept. And whether it be a QB sneak, a QB design run, the pitch to Bowden, whatever it may be, they run it all out of the same concept, which is very interesting because it makes it very difficult to predict which player they're going to give the ball to.
Certainly does. Letting you know, too, that number 11 Maine men's ice hockey's in action, only in an exhibition this weekend against Army. That's tomorrow afternoon at 2. Do you know what the Army mascot is, Gabe? Take a guess.
The Knights. Something Knights, right?
Black Knights. Yeah.
Black Knights. I knew it was something Knights.
Fumble on the play. I don't know who's got it. Foxcroft's saying they got it, but I think that's a natural thing to do when the ball's on the ground. And they do have it this time, so they were right. So the Ponies pick up a fumble after a good Nokomis drive, and that's a huge backbreaker there for Nokomis.
And the second one, right? There was the fumble as they were marching early in the first half, and now a fumble as they were marching early in the second half. Not what you want when you're trying to beat a tough Foxcroft team.
So
they could use another big turnover on their side of the ball as they've been able to do to answer those big fumbles that Foxcroft has gotten.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to see much of Foxcroft airing it out now with 3:45 left in the third quarter and a 14-point lead. We're going to see more of this.
Fumble.
Oh, there's another fumble. This time Nokomis might have it. Back-to-back turnovers, and all of a sudden Nokomis now has the ball back. It looked bleak there for a minute, and then the first run, fumble on the play, and Nokomis has it.
I mean, could I have predicted it any better? I said that they needed to make it happen, get a turnover, just like they've been able to do to answer the Foxcroft fumbles, and there you go, forcing a fumble on the very first run after, just like it never happened.
Yeah, so they recover it at the 29 of Foxcroft, so let's see if Nokomis can do something, and boy, they must be happy to have the ball back after what just happened a moment ago, and then get a turnover by Foxcroft. Here's Ross on the end here, and he's backed up by Bryant. Bryant all around the ball. Thomas Day, all those guys on the defensive side do a great job for the Ponies.
Looks like also the ball came out there late as well, but it was out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
So we almost had another fumble
all of a
going
sudden
back.
We have some players out here that are having a hard time holding on to the football. See what Nokomis comes up with here. Didn't pick up any yards on that first down carry. We have just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter with the Ponies up by 14. Layton wants to take it himself. He's going to go up the middle. He's being pushed. Well, he's going to pick up a nice gain there. I think he got 7, maybe 8. Call it 6.
Picking up 6 in the play, brings up third down, and about 4 here for the Warriors.
6 yards, so 3rd and 4. Again, we'll try to report any some of the finals if we get some high school football finals in here. We'll let you know about those before the end of our broadcast.
We've hit on this a few times. Nokomis is really, they're in the huddle for quite a while. And then they get out and run they end up hiking the ball very quickly after they get out of the huddle. But it nearly became a talking point at the end of the first half when they were driving because they took too much time. Now, obviously, with lots of time, it's fine, but it's interesting.
There's a run up the middle, and that's going to get stacked up pretty good by Foxcroft. I think he might have got to the 20 maybe. And if he did, it's going to set up a 4th and 1. Fourth, nose of the football looks like close to the 20, but call it the 21. So 4th down and 2.
Barring another turnover by Foxcroft, this could be the game right here.
Yes, it could be. Just over a minute now left in the third. This is a must-make first down here for the Warriors. See what they do.
Stacking the box on both sides.
Leighton, man in motion. Leighton hands it off. He's got enough room. I think he's got enough. It's going to be a first down. Ross with the carry.
I'll tell you what, there was an extra offensive lineman in for Nokomis, and there was the box was stacked for Foxcroft. Both teams were selling out to get a 1.5 yards there, and Nokomis comes out with it and keeps their game alive.
There's some air horns in here tonight. Not usually what I hear at a high school game.
Yeah, I know. I keep getting stunned every time I hear an air horn.
A lot of times they're not allowed, actually. Let's see here what Nokomis can do. First down at the Ponies 18. Handoff. Broke a tackle. Bowden with another carry. Broke a tackle or two. Picked up a nice gain of 8 down to the Ponies 10. And that's probably the way we're going to end the third quarter. Unless Nokomis speeds up and tries to run one. I don't think they're going to. So we're going to head to the fourth quarter with Foxcroft ahead of Nokomis 20-6. Back with the fourth quarter in a minute on Eastern Maine Sports.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. To Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back here at Oaks Field, it should be a very interesting here as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Nokomis is driving. They're at the Ponies' 10-yard line, down by 14, but another 12 minutes to play in this game. One final score reported. Herman goes to 4-2 on the season. They beat Brewer over at Doyle Field 42-0 tonight. And Stearns lead Norano 32-28. That game getting interesting. So here comes a play and a run up the middle. Is that Leighton, the quarterback? Take it himself. Yep. So Leighton took it himself. I don't think he got enough for a first.
Just short. Yeah, looks like they just signaled just short.
Third down and 1. It looks like more like a half a yard.
Agreed.
Here. Yep. So every play becomes bigger as we get in here into the fourth quarter. This is a must score here for Nokomis.
Yeah, without question. Yeah.
See what they can come up with. Leighton at the quarterback. Ross in motion. That was Carr in motion. Ross with the carry. He's got enough for a first down. That's going to set up a first and goal now for Nokomis. Boy, the turns of some of the momentum tonight You know, Foxcroft looked like they had a big turnover down here when Nokomis was driving. First play, Foxcroft fumbles it right back, and now Nokomis is trying to cash in on that. So it's first and goal from the 5. Leighton Ross is one of the guys in the backfield behind him. He's going to hand it off to the other back. I don't know if that was
Bowden with the carry for Nokomis.
Bowden with the carry. Bowden in the backfield.
4, Thomas Day.
Gets to the 4. Thomas Day, the newest male athlete of the week, on the tackle for the Ponies. And Orono has the ball back there against Holton, down by 4. That game must be getting late as well. It's got to be fourth quarter by now. So second and goal from the 4. Leighton pitch play to, is that Bowden with it again? Bowden?
It is, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown. Touchdown Nokomis. So 4-yard touchdown run that time. And the Warriors are down by 8 with the extra point pending. Still 10 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this game.
And a huge extra point here. Like I highlighted earlier, because Foxcroft missed theirs, it matched the miss on the Nokomis side. So an extra point here is huge to be able to get to cut it to 7. Unless they're going for 2.
It might be going for 2, actually. It seems like. I mean, if you don't get it, you're still down by 1 possession.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and then if you get it, you have the chance to, win the game if you can get down in the red zone again.
Yep,
they're going to get it.
They're going to get it. 2-point conversion for Nokomis. Cuts it to 20-14 with 10 minutes and 9 seconds left.
I like the call, right? You're really battling with a good defensive team, and you are trying to win it, and I like the call.
Yeah, certainly. And tell you about the great sponsors once again sponsoring this broadcast. Herrings Brothers out of Guilford, Rouse Garage out of Dover Foxcroft, Kimmel Insurance out of Sangerville, Ames Chiropractic out of Dexter, Ideal Energy Solutions out of Dover Foxcroft, Main Highlands Federal Credit Union, and Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigger service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communications equipment, call 977-BEAR today. Again, we'll remind you about all our social media pages once again. On Facebook at Eastern Maine Sports, X, formerly known as Twitter, at Eastern ME Sports, Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok at Eastern Maine Sports, and on YouTube, right where you're watching the game right now, Eastern Maine Sports Media. Want to thank all the sponsors. And boy, what a game we got now. 20-14 with over 10 minutes left, Gabe.
Yeah, I mean, what a great game we have here.
And Smith fumbled the kickoff but got it back, and they're all over him. Taken down at about the 23, 24-yard line.
I silently wondered to myself, with the way they've been doing the fake run-up on the kickoff, I wondered if this was the time to not fake that and actually go for it and see if it catches him off guard, because you've shown it to him so many times.
Yeah, that's one thing I mentioned maybe a time or two in this broadcast. They haven't taken a shot over the top for guys like Lucas Sands in this game yet. And you kind of wonder if they do on this drive, maybe start off with some runs, see what you can do with the run game, kind of lull them to sleep a little bit, and then maybe take a shot over the top, see what happens. It's going to be a direct snap to Harvey. Harvey breaks it. He's out near the 45-yard line. Great run that time by Aiden Harvey. And they've used Harvey a lot, I've noticed mostly at the end of games, and do those running plays. And that's going to come back, actually. It's going to be a hold on Foxcroft. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a big penalty call this juncture of the game. So Holding's going to nullify that big run by Harvey. But what I was saying was I've noticed as they've kind of used the run game, as they've done with Holmes and Smith tonight, I noticed towards the end of games that they bring Harvey in a lot to take the direct snap and run, and that's been very successful as well.
Yeah, it gives you another threat, right? Because then you have more threats to run the ball on that situation.
So that sets the Ponies back to their own 39. Fake handoff. Harvey's going to take it.
No, I will say.
Down there.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I will say Nokomis, that's twice now that Harvey's run the ball and they're looking to strip it. So they're looking to try and create a turnover right now. So watch for them to try to extend tackles to try and strip that ball out.
Caruso coming back in at quarterback here for the Ponies. So they're at their own 35. 20-14. Great football game here at Oaks Field in Dover tonight. Caruso waits for the snap. He's going to hand it off to Holmes. He's going to break a tackle. He's up near the 45-yard line. He's going to get to the 44. That's going to be a 9-yard gain for Holmes. Nice looking run that time by Finn Holmes. And we got an injury on the field. So what we're going to do is let you see sponsor or two. We'll be right back with you on East Main Sports Media.
Go and stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876.
Back here at Oaks Field. Timeout, injury on the play. Back to action here. 2nd and 1 for the Ponies at their own 44. Clock running just under 9 minutes. There's a pitch play to Harvey. Tries to go down around the end. That was defended well, so he went back to the middle of the field and he picked up the first down, and he's at the 49 in Nokomis. So it's going to be a first down here for the Ponies. So update to that Orono now leads 36-32 over Holton in the third quarter, and Hamden is leading 31-12 now at Oceanside. Oceanside's only points came in the first quarter, so
wow,
quite a performance by the Broncos.
Yeah, you aren't kidding. That is quite something.
I am not kidding. So 49-yard line here, first down for the Ponies. Kind of want to drive to kind of put this game away, huh, Gabe? You don't want Nokomis to be hanging around in this football game.
Yeah, you do not want to give them a chance. They seem to have really been able to do things offensively in the second half. If you're Foxcroft, you are milking every second off this clock if you can.
So it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 for the Ponies. Ball at the 47. Handoff this time to Smith. Landon Smith. Spins. That second effort got him a first down. Beautiful second effort there by Landon Smith. And that's a Foxcroft first down. And any first downs you can pick up right now, clinging to a 6-point lead is big.
Yeah, I mean, Like you said, I mean, huge to get a first down. Just milk that clock as much as you possibly can. They are just we talked about it on the Nokomis side, but we also talked about it on the Foxcroft side. You're just slowly breaking down that other line, and both teams have just done a great job of doing that today.
Caruso waits the snap, tries to hand it off. The ball's fumbled. It's loose. Who gets it? Nokomis has it. With just under 7 minutes left, Nokomis comes up with a turnover, and a huge one.
What a play. And now that going for 2 is huge because you got a chance to go down and win the game right now.
Certainly do.
If you pull enough clock off, you give Foxcroft zero chance to answer if you can go down and score.
Good point, Gabe. Both teams do have 3 timeouts remaining, so we'll want to keep an eye on that as well because that could become a key factor in the last just about 7 minutes left in this game now. So Nokomis takes over at their only 38 to get to the 40 on that first carry.
2-yard pickup for Layton on the carry, second down 8 from their own 40.
Been a good turnout here, always a good turnout by the Foxcroft fans. Like seeing all the fans on the other side for Nokomis as well. A lot of times, depending on where teams come from, but they don't bring a lot of visiting fans, but that isn't the case for the Warriors here tonight. There's a good carry. Fumble. And we have a penalty flag though on the play too. And I don't know if that's going to be a hold. I don't know if that's going to be a hold on Nokomis. So another turnover by Nokomis. And now they're discussing the penalty flag, which was thrown in the area of holding. Let's see what the call is. Chop block against Nokomis. So that fumble's going to stand, and the Ponies are going to have the ball back. Boy, that ball really darted out, huh?
Yeah.
It went what, 10, 12 yards?
Yeah, it had.
Somebody must have punched it out at that rate. So it's going to be Foxcroft ball.
I mean, Bowden tried to extend the play as much as he could to try and get as many yards, and I guess someone must have just come up and punched it out.
Had to be punched the way that ball shot out.
Yeah.
Had to go a good 10, 12 yards the ball went before somebody recovered it.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect the ball to be punched back that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't expect the ball to end up where it was. All of a sudden I'm watching a run and the ball's 10 to 12 yards behind him. So good run here by Harvey. He's going to pick up a first down.
Oh, he's still going.
He's going. He spins. The ball's loose. I think he might have pitched that as he was going down, and it looked like they were going to break away for a touchdown. And I guess the run is going to be down before he tried to pitch it. I think Topolsky's the one that kind of got the pitch. So they're going to call the runner down at the 23. It is a first down for the Ponies, though. I don't know how Topolsky ended up. I don't know if it was pitched or he took it from him. He might have taken it from Harvey. Seeing Harvey was about to hit the ground.
Yeah.
He might have taken it out of his arms and tried to score. And if that play would have stood, he would have scored if that play would have stood. But it didn't. They called him down.
That is back-to-back. What just happened plays.
It was. Definitely been a weird football game for sure. Here's a run by Harvey. Around the end, he's going to pick up some good yards. He's inside the 10. He's down to about the 8-yard line. It's going to be a first and goal. 15-yard pickup that time by Harvey. Well, this is big for us with only 5:27 remaining now. If you're Nokomis, you've got to make a goal line stand.
You might even just need a turnover because a field goal makes this a 2-score game. So.
It does. Yep. you're right. And Foxcroft has a decent kicker in Harvey too, so can't count on the possibility that they might kick a field goal if Nokomis can stop them here on these next 3 plays. I think that's Harvey in the backfield again. Look for him probably to get the direct snap and take off with it. Or maybe they have something else up their sleeve. They don't. It's Harvey. He's going to run it, and he's going to get stopped at about the line of scrimmage.
It looks just about at the line of scrimmage, or maybe a loss of a half a yard or so.
No gain. Toby's the official measurer. Toby Nelson here, PA Foxcroft. Master of everything here at Foxcroft Academy. Also a wrestling referee.
Those are I love seeing
fact, right?
I love seeing those
Don't you
Instagram
love
stories
those?
and
Don't you
stuff.
love those? Yeah,
Man,
it's great. It's great.
must follow on Instagram is
Yep.
Toby Nelson.
Yep, I'm gonna have to go out to one of his wrestling events just to check it out.
Have to.
His son's a wrestler as well, so that would be kind of cool to go check that out. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. 2nd and goal at the 7. They're gonna hand it off to Smith. He's around the corner. Ooh, boy, he got drilled
Huge hit.
right about at the 5-yard line.
Huge hit in more way than one, too.
Yeah, it was. Yep, good hit on that corner there. Not letting Smith turn the corner and get into the end zone. Nailed him out of bounds. So 3rd and goal from the 5, and this might be the play of the night right here.
Yeah, has to be. We've had a ton of big plays today, big moments, but this is the biggest.
I'm going to guess that Foxcroft will go for it if they don't make it. I'm going to guess they're going to. They don't often kick field goals. They did kick a field goal last week, though, in the game against Herman. That was to extend a 7-0 lead to 10-0. Harvey's got it. He's going to be short.
Just short.
Yeah, to the 2-yard line.
I would agree with you with where that ball
I mean, where the
ends up.
ball is,
Yeah.
they're going to go for it. 3 minutes left. This is game. I mean, if they score, it's going to be hard for Nokomis to score twice in less than 3 minutes.
And even if they don't, I mean, Nokomis is going to have to go 99 yards.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So we'll see what they're going to have Harvey come back in. I mean, I'm going to guess he's going to take the direct snap.
Yeah.
He's going to run it.
I have to assume.
Yeah. He usually likes to go to his left, so see if that's what the play is. So 2 minutes and 37 seconds, and here's the play of the night.
Threw
He goes to the
immediately.
left, and he got stopped. Nokomis was expecting it. They've done their homework, and they shut down Harvey on 4th and goal. And now the Warriors will have a chance with 3 timeouts left with 2 minutes and 29 seconds, down by 6. And I believe there's an injury out on the field, so we're going to go ahead and send it over to one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you on East Maine Sports Media.
Busy with places to go, things to do, people to see. Let Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union make managing your money easy with mobile services, bill pay, Apple Pay, mobile deposit, and more. We're as close as your phone. Now serving all of Piscataquis, Penobscot, and Somerset counties. Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union. Personal service, shared value. MHFCU.com.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Back with you here. We got 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter with Foxcroft Academy holding on here to a 6-point lead. Saw some of our great sponsors. Just want to give another shout out to them. Herring's Brothers out of Guilford, Rouse Garage out of Dover Foxcroft, Kimball Insurance out of Sangerville, Ames Chiropractic out of Dexter, Ideal Energy Solutions out of Dover Foxcroft, Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, and Black Bear Crane. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and ringer service provider located in Herman, covering the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons. From roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast directions to modular home and communications equipment, Call 977-BEAR today. Again, thank you so much to all of our sponsors that keep these broadcasts free and available for everybody at home to watch. And we got quite a watch here in the last 2 minutes and 29 seconds game. Nokomis with the ball, but they got to go 95 yards to try to win this game.
Yeah, not going to be easy. I will say Harvey walked up on his own power, which is good to see.
Leighton wants to throw
Throws it.
He's going to throw it deep. It's up in the air and dropped.
Wow, he
Nearly an
almost caught
interception.
that, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah.
It looked like he had possession of it over the head of the DB and then went to the ground and lost it as he hit the ground.
I mean, obviously there's going to become a point in this drive where you do have to start taking some chances down the field.
No question.
More, but maybe not on the first play with almost 2.5 minutes still left and you still have 3 timeouts, just based off how they move the football with their run game.
Yeah,
You still have plenty of time.
100%. I do wonder if they worry about being so close to the end zone and not wanting to, like, they do a lot of pitches and not wanting to pitch it into the end zone and have to get back out of it. I know that could be part of it as well.
Hand off here and a good stop by Foxcroft. So this is going to be a first timeout called by Nokomis with 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
And now you have to throw it.
Yeah, you are getting to that area where you're going to have to throw, obviously, on the next 2 downs, for sure. Another final score from Cameron Stadium. Portland defeats Bangor 35-7, so it's gone final.
Only 1 touchdown scored in the second half. Is that true? Am I right on that?
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Portland scored both touchdowns in the second half there. So, but yeah, should be an interesting last 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Nokomis is going to have a 3rd down and 8 at their own 7. I mean, realistically, you could run the ball again and see what you can pick up to make that 4th down a little bit more manageable.
For sure. I do think eventually they'll go back to that trick play that worked at the end of the first half. I do wonder if they'll go back to that again to try and get a big play.
You know, trick plays are so, you know what I mean?
100%.
Once you do it once, like, it's so rare that a team's going to fall for it twice.
100%.
If that makes sense. But yeah, you might see some sort of trickeration, definitely by Nokomis here. I wonder if they do run it to see if maybe they can make the 4th down a little bit more manageable. Nope, they're going to throw it. Leighton with the throw. It's up in the air, and it's incomplete. Nice defense that time. I think that was Topolsky was back on some of the coverage on that one.
Here's the game.
Yep, this is the ball game right here. Feels like the 2nd or 3rd time we said that. Maybe it's the 2nd. But yeah, the 4th down stop by Nokomis was huge, but now they're faced with 4th and 8. Their own 7. This is a really difficult situation to be in. Out of your, pretty much a shadow of your own goal line. No shadows, of course. It's nighttime, but you know what I meant. Timeout here.
They respotted the ball.
Respotted the ball. Yeah. Okay. The ball's at the 7. They haven't gained any yards that last play. So here we go. 4th and 8. This is your game. Ball was fumbled. Now he's going to just throw it up for grabs. And it's going to be intercepted. Guess who it is? Thomas Day is going to seal a Ponies win. I say that, but Nokomis does have 2 timeouts left, so still 2 minutes left before I say that. Still quite a bit of time left on the clock, but Thomas Day went up, grabbed that one. Comes up with the interception.
Yeah, with the way this game has gone, who knows what the next 2 minutes is going to look like.
This game has been crazy as far as turnovers and whatnot.
And you can't just kneel it. You can't just kneel the timeout right now because you have to run the ball because there's enough time on the clock where they have 2 timeouts. They can still have some time left to get the ball back. But so you're going to have to run the ball. Anything can happen.
Yeah. I would think at least 1 first down. Yeah, they're at the 17, so I think he tricked them again.
He did.
Yeah, I think he made him jump again. Yeah, he did. Got him offside, so now going to set up a 1st and 5 at the Warriors 12. See if any other final scores roll in here before we're done. Around the state, busy night of high school football. More games tomorrow. Mark will be at one of the games tomorrow during Dexter homecoming. Dexter and Ellsworth football. He'll have some highlights and some interviews from Dexter. Very slow game there, and I believe the game's being played in Orono tonight. Holton up 40-36, and they just ended the third quarter.
That is wild.
Yeah, a lot of scoring.
Yeah.
A lot of scoring. See that often in the 8-man game. Very slow-moving game. It's now 9 p.m. and the game's just entering the fourth quarter. That's a long high school football game. So 2nd and 2 for the Ponies. That is Caruso handing it off to Smith. He spins. He's got a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's a first down for Foxcroft Academy.
That should do it.
Over a minute left, yeah. I don't know. They still have 2 timeouts left for Nokomis up on the board. I think they just used one. Did they not?
No, they didn't use one, no.
Okay, they didn't use one, okay. They were respawning the ball, too. So, doesn't look like Nokomis wants to use their timeouts, which is surprising. Caruso back in shotgun formation. He's got Smith beside him to his left in the backfield. Caruso's just going to wait until
watching the clock.
The rep starts counting down to the play clock, and he's going to start counting down here in a second. And now he snaps it and pitches it over to Smith. He's got room, but he stopped right there. Good job by Nokomis to stop him, but looks like the time's going to run out.
Yep.
And Foxcroft's going to win this game and go to 6-0.
And what a game it was.
20-14 is what the final score is going to end up. So, great effort on both sides. A great high school football game. We want to thank all of our sponsors. And keep following Eastern Maine Sports Media on YouTube and all of our social media. We got more games, more action coming at you. Good night from Oaks Field here in Dover Foxcroft.